with Falcon hockey coach Steve Freeman. And Steve, what a weekend for the Falcons, winning the NCHA Peters Cup opening round playoff series at Stout, 2-1. River Falls lost on Friday 3-2, but then came back with a 4-3 overtime win on Saturday, and then a 2-0 win in the mini game also on Saturday. That doesn't explain nearly the excitement of those two games, Steve. I'll let you do that, but we're watching some of the highlights from Saturday's game here. Tell us about the weekend.
Well, you're exactly right, Jim. Friday night didn't go the way we planned it. It was a real tough up and down hockey game, and we were goal short on that one, and we knew going in on Saturday that we had to play 4 periods if we were going to move on. So that was kind of our plan, and that was the theme going into Saturday's game. And, we came out, played very well in the first period, and I think, we outshot them pretty bad, but we were still down 2-0 after one. But, like I said, between periods we talked about continuing to play the way we were playing and let's settle in a little bit. And Scott Lewin settled down and, played very well after that first period. And in the second we were able to, pop a power play goal towards the end of the period, and then the very next shift score another goal to tie it up 2-2. And it went all the way through the third period like that, 2-2. And again, we had 22 shots on goal, I think, in the third period. So awesome. We had a lot of offense going, lots of chances, but couldn't get anything by the goaltender. And Stout was whistled for a penalty with a little over a minute left. We went on the power play and gave up a shorthanded goal with 1 minute to go in the game, and it looked like the season was over. We called a timeout and talked about getting the goalie off as quick as we could, so it would give us a 6-on-4 power play, and we still had a chance to score that power play goal and tie it up, and we were able to do that with 8 seconds to go. Josh Collegia was able to put that goal in.
That's great.
And that sent the game into overtime.
But you still have to win.
We still have to win the overtime. You can't take the tie.
Right.
So it went all the way through the overtime, 5-minute overtime with about 29 seconds left. We were able to score with the goalie pulled again. And then, it was a great win to be able to win that first game. But we couldn't celebrate too much because then we still had to play a 20-minute mini game after that. Right. So we went into the locker room, and we were prepared for it. We had energy bars in there and oranges and some dry T-shirts and things like that to put on. So like I said, our plan was to play 4 periods, and we came out and played that 20-minute game. And Martin Sundstedt scored his first goal in college hockey, scored a goal with about 6 minutes to go, and we were able to to hang on and then get the empty net goal, so able to move on. But, I've been doing this for a long time, coaching over here at River Falls and being a hockey coach, but never seen anything like that where you pull a goalie twice during one game and score goals to keep your season going and then win a mini game. So it was quite the drama.
Steve, we've both been around this game a long time, and you just don't hear about that kind of stuff. So congratulations to you guys. You talked about a few of the players, Sunset getting his first goal, and he doesn't even get credit for it because the mini game doesn't count. But what a time to get a goal! What a great effort for him. Could you talk about some of the players and their efforts in the game?
Yeah, like I said before, Scott Lewin, who's played very well for us, our freshman goaltender. He looked a little bit shaky in the beginning of the game and gave up a couple goals, especially the second one that he would like to get back. But, he's so mentally strong and he was able to shake that off and really dug in and played exceptionally well the rest of that game through the overtime and then through the mini game where, he shut Stout right down, which is a pretty high offensive team. So, he's had a tremendous year for us and can keep us in, good game, most games. And the future's certainly bright for him, and we'll need him this weekend. And Justin Brossman scored a couple goals, and it really is coming on right now and doing a good job. And then, of course, Josh Collegia got the goal at the end. And, so some of our guys that we expected to be our top offensive players are starting to surface right now towards the end of the season, and it's a good time for them to start showing up and playing great hockey.
Steve, looking ahead, the Falcons now go to the semifinals. You've been in the semifinals a number of years, had some great success in that series or in that game. Going to St. Norbert, never an easy place for anybody to play. Well, what are you looking for this weekend?
Obviously, Jim, going on the road, we're excited. It's a one-game shot, and it's a one night, and everybody knows that. And, we've had some real close games this season with St. Norbert. Very talented team, maybe the best team in the country right now. But we're certainly enthusiastic and fired up to go over there and take a whack at them, and I think we'll play real well. The guys are, they're rolling pretty good right now. We might be playing our best hockey right now as far as our effort level and concentration and focus and things like that. So we're very excited to go over there, and the playoffs are the time that people really remember when the whole thing is said and done. So we've already had one memorable weekend. Why not two?
Steve, exactly. Good luck to the Falcons this weekend, and we'll look forward to talking to you next week.
Thanks, Jim.